नमस्कार, येवकार तुमकां हब गजाली कार्यावळीन. आज जे आमी डिस्कशन करता तें कांय मिनटां उपरांत करता जेन्ना सी वेणुगोपाल जे AICCचे जनरल सेक्रेटरी गोंयान आयले आनी तांणी पत्रकार परिशद एड्रेस केली. आयडियली अशें केन्नाच जायना की काँग्रेसचो खंयचो तरी लिडर फ्रॉम दिल्ली ही कम्स अँड ही होल्ड्स मिटिंग्स लायक दीस. हालींच तरी पळोवंक मेळूना. सो जे तरेन गिरीश चोडणकराच्या अपॉयंटमेंटा उपरांत जे तरेन कांय लोकांनी आवाज उठयलो तो एक फॅक्टर आसूं शकता, किंवा काँग्रेस पक्ष फुडल्या इलेक्शना खातीर तयारी नेटान करता हो दुसरो फॅक्टर आसूं शकता. पुणून तांच्या प्रेस कॉन्फरन्सीन तरी तें कांयच क्लियर जावना. ही सेड एवरीथींग इज सिक्रेट. आतां ह्या विशयाचेर उलोवपा खातीर आमचे मदीं आसा दोन मानेस्त आमचे मदीं आसा. वी हॅव विथ अस सुजय गुप्ता, सिनियर जर्नलिस्ट. ही इज फाउंडर एंड एडिटर ऑफ INK Goa, INK Goa, which is a channel which has been covering politics. And if you want to have a sense of Goa's politics, please visit INK Goa. Welcome Sujay on the show. And we have with us Goa Congress spokesman Vivek D'Silva. So before I go to Vivek, I want a word. I want to hear from Sujay. What sense he made from C Venugopal's press conference right now?
See, if I were to be uncharitable, I would say he made no sense. But the point is, one cannot just get away by making a statement like this. One has to elaborate. See, prima facie, as you yourself indicated right in the beginning, when these leaders from the center descend, into Goa. Now, Venugopal clearly has been sent in and has been brought in to do firefighting at this point of time, because there are great divisions within the Congress. And the Congress is not divided into two camps, it's divided into actually three camps. There is a Girish Chodankar camp, there is a Amit Patkar camp, and there is a slight offshoot of MP Captain Viryato's camp. Now, one may say that Viryato and Amit may be slightly aligned, but at this point of time, let us look at three camps and not even two camps. So let us call a spade, because I'm not going into what was said in the press conference, though I have lots to say. But my opening remarks here is that he came for a firefighting mode. And when you come for a firefighting mode, you are there as with the fire engine trying to douse fires. He had a very, very tough and a very strong meeting with Amit Patkar. That there's going to be another meeting. We'll get into that later. But what is important here is that local Congress people, hard workers, people like even Vivek, my co-panelist here, and others, they are looking for grassroots solutions to very strong problems that Goa is facing. Secondly, workers across Goa. Now, one may say some of them align to different camps, but at the end of the day, they are unsung heroes of the Congress. They need some kind of an assurance that they are going into this election with some kind of a force. Everybody in the Congress also knows that alliance is the need of the hour. People of Goa also know that alliance is the need of the hour. But the shape and form of this alliance has been pending for far too long. And I think Mr. Venugopal's almost condescending attitude, saying that this is a secret, how can we tell you? Or an answer to the question saying, what is the role of Amit Patkar? We will tell you in due course, we will not tell you in this press conference, shows a sense of political arrogance, which even the grassroots workers will not like. The idea here is you can come, you can speak about Ayodhya, you can speak about Chori and all that. That is fine. But here people are more interested in knowing about what is the Congress's challenge to grassroots problems, whether be it land, whether it's jobs, problems in the panchayats. We all know what the issues are. So I'll end my opening remarks.
Okay, so I will now to Vivekakade vata. I just want your reaction, Vivek, on this entire one is press conference, and also I want you to react. I think there is some slight connection issue with Vivek, because Vivek is right now talking to us from Siddharthi, Goa, where he was part of the entire meeting. So Vivek, I want your reaction to Sujay's reaction. One is that the press conference, we were hoping he to say something about the Congress party, something about the alliance. That is what people want to know. of course, this loot chori and Ayodhya temple issue are, of course, he can go to Delhi and make those statements. No one stops him from doing that. But when he's in Goa, he should be more speaking about Goa, though he has spoken about land, but more about Congress in Goa and what is a way forward. I think we are having a problem in connecting to Vivek.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
back.
Vivek,
Vivek
can you
is back.
get us?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. With due respect to Sujay Gupta, uh, our AICC GSO, he's come down. His visit was not a visit planned after this whole, you call it a split in the party or whatever you say. His visit was a long pending visit that was due, and since the party president was changed, I believe that was in the pipeline. Now, when it comes to, I'm sure in the press conferences, what answers he's given is for the questions that were asked to him. Now, there were certain questions that you say were utter nonsense the way he spoke or something, but I believe what he has said to the cadre, to the Karyakarta, is a total, was something from within. He spoke about how Goa is out for sale, how the law and order situation has collapsed. He said that we as Congress Karyakartas need to gear up and have the confidence and start talking about these things that somewhere the BJP is trying to silence through other means, maybe by frightening or maybe by trying to take people on board. Now I would come to the point of where Mr. Gupta ji says that there is three camps in the Congress party. I believe the Congress, Goa Congress, is a one family setup. Well, in a family, sometimes you have differences, and those differences over time need to be solved, which is one of the reasons why KC is down here also.
So you are admitting
So
that
there's
you
no
is here for firefighting.
no. He see it is part of it. Now, as there are, as you say, you think that there are differences. The narrative is set that way. So he's come here to find out whether it is true or not. That is part of his. Plus, he's taken a review.
Stick on a review.
So I
Okay.
believe,
So
in my personal opinion, I believe there is no camp. See, it's, organization is a continuous process. I mean, when Amit had taken over the party and he ran it for 4.5 years as a party president, he done a fantastic job. He's got through two elections. He's also built the party with the BLAs, BLA twos. So this is something that we've seen what Amit has done as his tenure was there. Now coming to the part of the alliance, as Casey said, the alliance is it's an ongoing process. We cannot. I am nobody to take a call alone, but definitely talks are on. From what I know, with all opposition parties, I believe it's also put in media where Girish Ji has said that we call on opposition.
okay, again I think we lost connection. But I want Sujay to react before Vivek joins in. He says that
Vivek
Yeah,
is
okay,
back.
Vivek. Then I'm
yeah,
taking
yeah. I'll
reaction
continue.
from I'm taking reaction from Sujay first now, and then I think I'll join you back. Okay.
No, of course, Vivek Bab, as a spokesperson of the Congress party, has a responsibility to speak about unity, the fact that there are no camps. That obviously a party spokesman is duty bound to say it, and I respect him for it. He is doing his job well as a party spokesperson. But the point here is to say that there are no camps in the Congress is to say that the sun does not rise in the east. Uh, I know that that debate is completely well and sorted. Secondly, the thing is, as far as Mr. Venugopal is concerned, I'll stick to this particular visit, and I'll also speak about this alliance issue. See, I think the time has completely gone, and the time has passed where you can go on saying that alliance talks are going on and it is secretive and so on and so forth, because at the end of the day, we are also in the political field, political society, we interact with people. We know for sure that no talks have happened so far. all this while, in the last 4 to 5 months, there has been one phone call made by Mr. Girish Chodankar to, of course, I will not deny the fact that efforts were going on through a track two method. Other people were talking. But there's only one direct conversation that happened, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, where Mr. Chodankar said that I will be going to Tamil Nadu. I'm coming back on the 5th. And this is reported in the papers and there has been no denial. I'm coming back from Tamil Nadu on the 5th and then we are going to meet. So obviously there must have been a change of plans. He's very much here because of Mr. Venugopal's visit. But the point here is, I will only go into the basic question that is being asked even within the party, that what is so secretive about picking up the phone and having a conversation, not only with Goa Forward, I'm saying have it with everybody. There are all the parties have been waiting. In an interview to me, Mr. Valmiki Nayak said on the 14th of June, or a little earlier than that, 18th June is a great time to have, and let us all meet on the 18th June on Revolution Day and start it. I know for a fact that AAP is less keen on the alliance than others. That's a different point. But the Goa AAP is very much still open to it, though that's a different issue. Anyway, so these are issues that cannot no longer can be said that we are going on and on, we are talking, because if the elections are happening in December and all parties, both Congress, Goa Forward, they've all started doing their own thing. They've started preparing candidates. Congress, in fact, has promised seats to one or more candidates in different constituencies, and that's another fight that is happening. I mean, can my good friend honestly deny that Amit Patkar had an outburst with Mr. Venugopal today, where he said that please take me out of the party if you want to. But what was Pinty Hodadkar doing when he went and he's welcoming you all, and the tickets have apparently been promised? Let us, these things happen in the party. I'm not saying this is unique. But to say there is no division, there was an absolute outburst where Amit Patkar actually said that if you do not want me, throw me out. That is one part of it. So anyway, these are things that have happened. It is not unusual. It happens in parties, and Mr. Venugopal is here to sort it. We hope
Okay,
that
okay. One by one, I will take reaction from Vivek because he often gets disconnected and then we can't talk to him
No,
at length.
I've
Yeah,
actually
Vivek,
put
time
my
to
phone
react.
on flight today. Yeah, so coming to the parts of no talks are going on with opposition parties for the alliance. I believe you cannot say that because there is a open letter, and plus there are letters written to the oppositions by Girish ji, and that's how NCP has come to the party office and said that we are ready. We want to talk to you all. Why haven't the other opposition? We can ask the same question. Why haven't the
talking,
other
we're talking
oppositions
about.
come up with that?
I think
I,
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Sujay.
Sorry to interrupt.
yeah.
I'm only saying that you're talking about NCP, a party that is almost non-functional in Goa. It has got just one leader. So NCP
No, but it is a part of.
cannot be an example to counter the Goa Forward.
Agreed, agreed. But again, why did they come to the party office? Because obviously they received some information that we want to form an alliance. So why haven't the other parties come?
So,
Where
so,
are
so,
where are
As the
those
so,
letters?
principal
okay,
Where are those
opposition,
letters?
as the
Okay, where
principal
are those
Gupta ji.
letters? No, no.
okay.
Yeah.
Veki, where are
Okay,
those
let
letters?
Vivek finish, Sujay. I'll come to you. Yes, yes, Vivek.
Gupta ji, for the fact that NCP office bearers and party president visited our GPCC office, I think that's a step forward. We are waiting for the others, if nothing. Now our doors don't. We are not shutting our doors. We don't lock our doors and keep where the opposition parties cannot come, or they can. They also have a phone. They can give a phone call. If you say that our side there's no phone call gone, why haven't they tried to approach us? They
No, no,
if
but Girish,
and we
Girish
being
himself has said that I am big brother. I will start the negotiation. I will
yeah. So
start the
that's
alliance. That is
I'm
what
saying
was
that I'm
said
saying
by
that that is
Girish.
why we have put
Vivek.
we have sent letters to all. No, now coming to the part of Pinty. Last election, I believe both were in a race for the ticket. Amit ji also was in a race for the ticket, and Pinty was also in a race for the ticket. Finally, Amit got the ticket, and he did a fantastic job. Now, you cannot deny the fact that Pinty was there with him during his election. He never stood on any other ticket. He stood firm on his ground. He supported. And we know that we came close to almost 600 votes. That was a very, very close margin. Now, we cannot deny the fact of welcoming him back, or Pinty has always been with the party. If he's gone out to show himself and welcome KC, you cannot merely say that just because he's gone there and he's welcoming him, so he's going to get a ticket. Is it written there? Has he said that he's going to
Okay,
get the
okay.
ticket?
Sujay wants to make a point so that we can
See,
proceed
that was
further.
not whether Pinty goes, whoever else goes. That's not my issue. I'm only talking about the frustration expressed by Amit Patkar in front of Venugopalji. So obviously he has a problem, and if he has a problem, then obviously there are issues within the party that need to get sorted out. I'm only highlighting what happened. I completely agree with you, with the Congress spokesperson that anybody has a right, and if he's a congressman, to go and welcome anybody. I completely agree. My focus is not not objecting. Who am I to object to Pinty or whoever going, especially if he's a Congress worker? All I'm trying to do is to reflag and underline the fact that these kind of frustrations and differences are there, especially with regard to Amit Patkar. This is not new in the Congress, but this is very much prevalent because his meeting with Venugopal was a no holds barred meeting which happened, which shows that there is obviously work to do as far as bringing these factions together. Probably Mr. Venugopal has come for it. Maybe it's going to happen. It's good for the party if it happens.
Can
I'm
we
only
see, Vivek, some sort of peace amongst all the factions, right? And now after Venugopal's visit, there can we see Patkar not giving interviews
I will again.
against
I will.
Girish Chodankar? Because you might say everything is fine, but Patkar has been giving series of interviews which are against Girish.
No, today, in fact, when he was asked, he clearly said the fight is with BJP and not with the party president.
He never also
Now
said
coming
that.
coming.
Let me correct you, because my colleagues were there when they were asking him specifically, "Are you going to work under the leadership of Girish Chodankar?" His answer was, "The fight is to
He never
defeat
denied it.
BJP."
He
Then
never
he was.
denied it. He
I
never
can
denied.
play the clip to you because videos don't lie and we don't edit
Okay,
videos.
I've not seen it,
He
but as
he
far as my knowledge
refused.
goes,
Vivek, let me finish. He refused to utter name of Girish Chodankar and refused to say yes, he is the GPCC chief and I will work under him. How do you
no.
react to that?
No, he said he's going to work for the party. See, like I said, if you think there are differences, it's a family. I'm sure in due course of time, things should get sorted out. But again, I want to reiterate myself that Amit has, we respect him and the work that is done. And I'm sure he has made it clear, his stand is clear that the fight is with the BJP and not with the party president. Now, not taking Girish's name, yeah, I mean, he's the best person to answer that, but I don't think he ever said that he's against Girish Chodankar.
He never
Coming
said that.
to now, no, I don't think so.
In the series of interviews that we have seen, he being very upset with the appointment of Girish Chodankar.
Being upset, Rupesh, being upset is one thing. Obviously, when you are a party president and you step down, there are emotions that go through, and it's human tendency. But I believe today's statement of his no way says that he is against any congressman. He has clearly said that the fight is with BJP.
So
Now, if you are trying
my
to read,
question to you is that after Venugopal's visit, all these differences are ironed out right now. There are no more differences in Congress.
no, definitely not. At least for as far as I know, I don't think so. And if when you come to these, you say about these three fractions, right? So Captain Viriato was there in the morning for an hour. If there are differences, then there would be resentment, there would be absences. But Captain has come. He's been there for an hour. He said that he's got a. I think Casey has also put this out that he's got a, meeting or function to attend in Kanpur, and that's how he's gone ahead. So maybe if you say that you think there are differences, I don't believe so. And the fight is straight with BJP. This is one thing that all of us have made
You
clear.
don't believe that there are differences
so
in
Not at all.
Vivek,
Not at
Congress.
all.
Okay,
Not at all. Not at all.
Vivek,
Sujay.
Vivek, so you agree that Mr. Venugopal's visit was planned and it was a long time ago. It did not happen after this fight, right?
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay, so obviously his dates were known. So if his dates
Yeah,
were
it should be
known,
known for.
if his
It would be
dates were
definitely known to
known,
the PQP.
why did the MP plan a visit in Konkan on the same day?
See that he planned his visit later on.
I
He
mean,
definitely. No, no,
that's
no.
all.
See, he has
I rest
visited.
my case.
Yeah, no, no, no.
Okay,
But I'm
okay.
answering. I'm
So
telling
let's
you,
let's move from
if that
there.
was the case,
Another question is
if that was the
also
case, he would
if
have not showed up. No, he showed up. He showed up there. He sat for an hour. He did his discussion. If I'm sure if he didn't have anything more to say, he's gone ahead for his function.
no, no.
Look, anyway,
One more thing which
Yeah.
I want to ask to Vivek. In fact, I we shouldn't be grilling him on these things,
No,
but
no.
still,
Please go ahead.
Girish apparently has told Vijay Sardesai that they are ready to meet on 5th because he will be in Tamil Nadu. Now, if he knew about this meeting happening, he could have very well told, Girish could have very well told Vijay that Vijay, we can meet yesterday. Because Vijay, I think, has a pre plan of traveling to UK, to London for almost 15 days. So, even if there are talks that may happen, it will happen after 15 days.
See, Girish would be the right one to answer that question. But definitely, if he had something in his mind, maybe he wanted to structure the organization first, so have a meeting with the office bearers, the MLAs, the leaders, and then take a call on it. Maybe that was his way of going forward. Strategy.
Okay, Suja, how do you see this entire alliance with Congress, Goa Forward Party shaping up in the coming days? At least right now, we see a gap of 15 days because, in absence of Vijay Sardesai, I don't think anyone is empowered to speak to Congress on Goa Forward behalf.
no, that is absolutely correct. If I mean, it is common sense that if Mr. Vijay Sardesai is not there, no discussions are going to happen. So now you have another, if you have a delay of another 15 odd days, then the whole process gets even further pushed back. And this is something that needs to be really looked at, because uh, the owner should also, I agree that the owner should also be on Goa Forward to make that effort. But it was about when that phone call from Girish Chodankar happened 5 days ago, and when he's very much in town, I don't think you can should stand on ceremony and put the olive branch out and meet. So the onus is on both sides. But what I'm essentially saying is, it almost appears that both the sides are just talking about meeting and doing this, but the heart is not there in on either side. And
Okay,
that
one
is
more
where,
Not
fact
agree
which
with you.
fact which I want to bring it to notice that both the leaders Vijay Sardesai and Girish Chodankar stay hardly 2 kilometers away from each other, and Girish will have to cross almost Vijay's bungalow many a times if he is coming to Panjim. So it takes hardly a phone call or just to say hi, let's meet. Maybe
right.
they can meet
I,
in some cafe tato and over a tea and start
Yeah, but
something, breaking the
again,
ice.
if you're looking at an informal meeting, then that would be the case. He could have gone n number of times, but as a party president, definitely he has to look from the office point of view.
Okay, now you tell me as a party spokesman, what will happen now? Because for 15 days Vijay is not there, and you already have said that you have written letter to Goa Forward Party to come. You say NCP has already come. So what will happen to the alliance talks? So now for 10-15 days, these alliance talks will be stalled.
I'm unaware of him going out of country. I just learned it from you. But even if their talks are going to be delayed, that doesn't mean that the work stops there. We are still looking at our booth level management. We are still looking at how to structure the organization
Now I'm
properly.
talking about
And definitely,
alliance.
sorry.
I'm talking about alliance.
Yeah, so alliance talks are on, and Goa Forward is not the only party in the opposition. There are many other parties also there. So if Goa Forward has a delay of 15 days, we can work with the other parties, not in them.
Okay. One more thing which I want to ask Vivek. During the entire
Yep.
conversation here, we saw that journalists were asking about Goa Congress Party to C Venugopal, and he gave a reply saying that someone told me that there is also a Goa BJP party that is happening. That was funny because till now at least nothing has happened. But is Congress afraid of this Goa Congress party, and are you also having a doubt that few of your members or leaders may go there and join the party?
No, I don't think Congress per se is afraid of the party, but yes, we are definitely upset because this is going to divide the secular vote. You're understanding? See, it's always the game. When if you look at the percentage, you have all odds 65% who is against the current dispensation. But what happens when you have parties coming up like this, trying to snatch secular vote? You are depriving the voters from a good governance.
So, okay,
You
you
are
are afraid
depriving the
that it might
voter.
divide the votes. Okay, Sujay,
Again,
I
I'm
just
saying,
want to
I'm
hear
not
from
afraid. We
you.
are not afraid. We
What
are
about
not
this
afraid.
Goa Congress
We are
party?
we are
Sorry.
upset. We are
No,
not afraid of new parties being formed. We are just upset
sorry,
because
I
we are
stand
fighting.
corrected. Not afraid, but upset. Okay,
Yes.
Sujay, I just want to know about this Goa Congress party that is being formed. Will it have any impact? Does it have any substance, or it is just
I, at this point of
an
time, I do.
imagination by someone the one who's trying to put things in place?
See, at this point of time, I do not think there is going to be any impact at all because we don't know where this party has come from. Who has? Of course, there are names of people. It is a Welsaw-based party. Those people have not been heard of politically at all. So we do not know where it is. Of course, what has happened is because Mr. Girish Chodankar did a very politically astute move by preempting, I'm not saying preempting this party, preempting any such move by actually saying that 100 crores has been set aside and the BJP is funding it. As a very mature and seasoned politician, one would expect Girish Chodankar to do that because it's a master move because that puts everybody on the back foot. Because Girish Chodankar is not the part-time treasurer of the BJP to know how much money has been set aside for the formation of these parties. But I can understand the political game that he's playing, and he's very entitled to do that. As a politician, his job is to be politically savvy. So the point is, he threw that in the air. My issue is that also the fact that the BJP benefits from the splitting of votes, there cannot be any denial. So whether this party splits or not, we don't know. But prima facie, any of these fly-by-night operators or any of these parties ultimately end up playing the splitting role, and which ultimately ends up supporting the BJP. There's no doubt about it.
So that is a worry
No, I
of.
would like to add. I would like to add
Okay,
to
Vivek.
this Goa Congress Party. I believe the people of Goa, the election commission, should actually be watching them. Should be moreover watching the promoters of this party. See, eventually they will come. If they come, if ever they come up, definitely there will be some promoters from where they are getting funded. See, all these we have made. Girish ji has made a categorical statement of the 100 crores funded by BJP. Who are these promoters? When the funds are, where the funds are going to come? And to constitute a political party, you need at least a minimum of 100 members. Where are there? Who are there? All that will the people of Goa, the election commission should actually watch them because they are doing the job of not leveling the playing field for the coming elections. They're giving the BJP a upper hand.
Okay, my last question as we sum up the entire discussion. Before I go to Sujay, our last questions and to last question to Vivek is: will this meeting with C Venugopal by all the leaders, Congress leaders, will it energize the Congress party further?
I believe if I very boldly say I was there at the leaders meeting where Casey addressed us, and I would like to say that we will not get energized. We are already energized because the talks that he has given us and the confidence that he's shown us. He's not only spoken about Goa state changing its government. He has also spoken how we are going forward to form the 2029 government, and he's given us confident and confidently told
27.
us. Yes. No, no, I'm talking about the country. I'm talking about the
Okay.
center. 29. 27, definitely we are forming the government. There's no doubt about it.
Acha, you
And
missed
in 20,
27, so I have a doubt. Was it
No, no, no.
purposely
That's what
missed
I'm
or
trying to tell
just
you.
a miss?
I purposely missed 27 to tell you that we are forming the center also in 29. That is the confidence that he's instilled in us today. And very rightly said, he's pointed out key issues that maybe in the press conference it's not addressed because the questions were not put forward properly, or maybe it skipped him. But he spoke about land sale, he spoke about 39A, he spoke about how law and order situation has collapsed. He's spoken about price rise. Today, every Goan is affected so badly by price rise that it's getting difficult by the day with the price increasing. And what the funny part is, every time something increases, if it increases by 10 rupees, it's decreased by 1 rupee. That's the ratio that they're playing with at this point of time. And if a government that cannot come up with a solution to sustain their own people, then why would the people vote that government in power back again?
So you're energized. You're all set, all ready to 27 में 27.
27 पार.
27 में 27 बार. Okay, Sujay, can you just sum up with what is your observation from KC Venugopal's visit to Goa and whatever Vivek has told us?
No, so since he's saying that they're very confident, and if 27 par happens, it obviously means that the Congress does not need any alliances, because if you're if you're
Said
getting 27
anywhere. I
seats,
never said anywhere that 27 में 27 पार will be Congress party.
okay,
Okay.
you mean the overall alliance will get 27 seats?
Of course, definitely.
Acha, okay. You didn't say
See,
that,
that's
but
the only way
good
we are
that you
going to get
clarified.
this considered votes, right? Of the
This is a
65%.
benefit of
So,
having an experienced journalist on your panel.
so
Okay, Sujay, please go ahead.
how many does the Congress feel it will get on its own?
Yeah. How much?
Uh, I would not be in the right frame of mind to tell you the right figure, but definitely will cross the majority mark.
On your own. Okay,
Yes.
okay. See,
See, if you see, there
Rupesh,
has been independent reports. There has been independent reports that say that 10 out of 20 seats in North Goa, BJP is in fear factor. They are shaky in
okay.
10 out of 20 seats in North
See,
Goa. So you can
see,
imagine the power in South.
for the sake of the
Okay.
Congress Party, one good thing is if people like Vivek are confident, if they feel energized, then of course Mr. Venugopal's visit would have had some impact, because it's good to see enthusiasm amongst workers. I just hope this translates into votes. That's all.
Thank
For
you.
the
Thank you
Congress.
very much. Thank you very
Thank
much for
you.
both of you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Sujay. Thank you, Vivek, for joining us. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yashile Ab Gajali and KC Venugopal jenna goyan आले तेन्ना everyone was talking about Congress party and their meeting. सकाळी ज्यो meeting सुरू जाल्यो आतां म्हणसर चल्ल्यो प्रेस कॉन्फरन्स जाली आनी प्रेस कॉन्फरन्सान तांणी अलायन्सा विशीं काय उलोवना. ही सेड इट इज अ सिक्रेट, but looks like alliance they will have talks about alliance once Vijay is back from UK, London. One more thing which I want to put is that KC Venugopal during his press conference made some remarks on media that I want to address at the end of this conversation. He said that you people are not asking questions to Narendra Modi. When he says you people, it was those people, and those people from media from Goa, those were sitting there. Now, if he is referring to you people, let me tell KC Venugopal, sir, he is not addressing any press conference. Narendra Modi is not addressing any press conference in Goa, so we can't ask him questions. Secondly, as far as Chief Minister is concerned, if you have to follow a bit of Goa media, any channel you follow, you will feel and you will see that every time there is Chief Minister, we meet him during public functions or press conferences, we ask him questions. So whatever your entire observation about nation may be different, but as far as Goa is concerned, Goa media is neutral, Goa media is asking questions, and if entire media was there for covering Congress's meeting in Siddharthi Goa right from morning till evening, that means Goa media is also covering Congress and giving it the due mileage that it should be given. You are watching Hub Gajali on your favorite channel Goa News Hub. Keep watching us.
अरे उस प्लान का क्या हुआ
इस वीकेंड पे चले क्या?
गाइस? हिमाचल और केरला?
नहीं यार, इट्स टू कोल्ड। तो फिर गोवा चले क्या?
ओके, लेट्स गो फॉर इट। डन?
डन।
फ्लाइट टिकट्स तो बुक हो गई है।
पर वहाँ घूमेंगे कैसे?
रेंट कार बुक करे?
ओके।
ओके। अरे यार, ये तो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव है।
अरे हाँ। गोवा है यार, बाइक ले लेते हैं।
ओके।
भैया हमें रेंट बाइक देखना है, कुछ नया, पावरफुल, स्टाइलिश।
कितना दिन के लिए चाहिए?
2 दिन के लिए।
तो ये वाला लीजिए, होंडा का डिओ 125
ओह
सीसी।
नाइस।
The all-new Honda Dio 125. Bold design, powerful 125cc performance, and smooth rides made for Goa.
रेंट कार नहीं लिया वो बेस्ट डिसीजन था।
बहुत ही कंफर्टेबल राइड थी
और काफी स्टाइलिश भी है।
और हैंडलिंग भी स्मूथ है।
ऑल्सो इट वॉज अ ग्रेट फन।
यस।
Honda Dio 125. Rent it, ride it, live Goa.